I wanted to talk a bit about shaky hands and personal style. So the thing I mostly do, or the creative thing I do more than any other, and I mentioned this in a previous video, is write songs. But I've tried different things over the years. I wrote kids poems, and I sketch. When I was a kid, I really liked to sketch. I think most kids do, and uh, I've always had shaky hands. I don't know why. Um, Maybe it has something to do with adrenaline, or allergy medication, or uh, anxiety. Certainly caffeine. Now that I'm older, plays a factor. Skipping a meal, blood sugar, whatever. Something I've always had. And as I got a little bit older, although I did really enjoy sketching. I thought, oh, maybe I'll try painting because it seemed like more of an artist thing to do. So I tried painting, when I was in my early teens, and I sucked at it. I'm really bad at painting. I can paint a door or a wall, but I can't paint a painting because my hands are so shaky. It's too messy. Uh, and I didn't really continue with the sketching when I was in high school, in my 20s, whatever, 30s. When my kids were small, I started to sketch with them. And then as they got older and I started to write poems that were mostly inspired by them, I started to sketch for the poems. Anyway, the point is that as I started to do it again, with the shaky hands and everything, I recognized that nothing I ever did was perfect. It was always full of flaws. And at the beginning, I really tried to recreate an image. I would see something and I'd try to draw it. I'd try to replicate it. And I couldn't do it. I mean, especially hands. Just couldn't do it. So I decided that I wasn't going to beat myself up about it. I was just going to incorporate the flaws and let the picture become what it was, more than me trying to make it into something. Although obviously I'm trying to make it into something because the pen is in my hand and the page is in front of me. I was going to let whatever occurred be the thing that occurred. It's something that I think has become defining about my personal style. But it's not just sketching. It shows up in everything that I do. Cooking, decorating, certainly relationships. Just the messiness is something that is going to be present. The imperfection is unavoidable. But I really do think that that is the thing that makes it charming. And I think that that is the thing that gives it its unique value. Not its overall value, maybe, but its unique value. So I guess the point is, if you are someone who, like me, maybe hesitated for a long time to do something, to create, because you were nervous about the mistakes you would make, I guess my point is that the mistakes are probably going to be the thing that's special about it. The thing about it that's most magical and most charming. Um, I don't think we can. I don't think we can spend our lives, or sorry, I don't think we should spend our lives getting caught up on the rightness of something, on getting something really, really right, because it's exhausting, and I don't think it'll ever happen. I think if I did something, if I created something, and people really liked it, and they asked me to oh, I love that. Can you do it again for me? I know I wouldn't be able to do it. I can't even do it even when I'm recording songs. I'll do a take of a song, I'll do a recording of a song, and I'll get one take that's really, really good, except there's a mistake in it. There's one flaw. And, I'll think, oh, okay, I've got to do it again. But everything else about it was perfect, except for this one flaw. And I'll go and I'll do it again, and I'll make 3 different mistakes, and now the flaw is fixed. But And then I'll go back and I'll listen to it. And that one flaw, the thing that made me do it like 5 more times or whatever, actually is this kind of cool, weird little, like, a strum that's like out of tune or something. Or like, sort of a way that your voice breaks at some point and gives it, I don't know, gives it its forever character or something. Anyway, so forgive yourself your imperfections. Embrace them, actually, because it's probably the thing that's going to make everyone remember the thing that you did, the way that you did something, the way that you painted something, the way that you cooked that spaghetti bolognese. There was something about it that was completely different. Anyway, so that's what I'm doing. Nothing I ever do will be perfect, but that's the point. Thank you for listening.